all of the language of a real revolution is in this speech.
For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
Several mentions of God in this.
But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Yes, I was a little, I guess I wasn't surprised that he made that theological claim there, that I was saved by God to make America great again. You know that's going to make a lot of people mad, but the truth is, if you believe in a sovereign God, it was God's providence.
It was.
It was his mercy that saved him. For God's glory, first of all, but also we are beneficiaries of that, also for our good and for America's good. So that's just an objectively true statement. When he said two genders, male and female.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
I mean, certainly Biden didn't say anything about transgenderism in his inaugural speech, and he wouldn't have. But the fact that he went in that hard in this speech.
But Biden did go in and talk about equity and inclusion, all this bull crap. All this bull crap. Donald Trump is not that guy.
Yes.
He speaks the language of the American populace. What did you think, Stu, about his statement? He said,
China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
I mean, you know this better than anybody, Glenn, because you were talking to him about this before he talked about it publicly.
Oh, it was in June or July. It was right after the assassination, and he said to me, you keep your eye on Panama next year. It's going to play a big role in 25.
And this is one of those things that I think hit most of the American people like, huh?
Yes.
Panama Canal. Why is he talking about that? He has been very focused on that throughout the campaign and throughout this transitional period. It's one of the most important issues to Donald Trump. This is not one he's blowing off. I mean, he's serious about Greenland. He wants it. But I don't know that is a thing that is going to dominate his day-to-day operations. The Panama thing is to that level. He sees this as vitally important for U.S. interests.
Yeah, not just U.S. interest, defense.
Yep.
He sees China in our hemisphere just the way John F. Kennedy saw Russia in our hemisphere. And he's not going to play games with it. He will take it back. I don't know what that means.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. What does that fight look like? Because the CCP won't give it over that easily.
No, but it's Panama that can cancel all those contracts. The United States has the leverage. Now, they take the CCP out of the Panama Canal, we could be looking at a Cuban Missile Crisis kind of standoff on that. That's a very big deal. At 12:01, he was sworn in as President of the United States. By 12:05, the new leaders of the Secret Service, the military, everybody else, they were sworn in. All of those positions changed. Those critical positions changed within 1 minute of him being sworn in as President of the United States. It's an amazing thought of this transfer of power. That doesn't happen when there's a prime minister in England. The prime minister changes. Everything else stays the same. This time, it's all at once.
The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
It's not just about going to the moon, going to Mars. It's not just about making sure that we're safe, on this planet Earth. I think it's a spiritual thing as well. It's the spirit that says, no, we're going to build new things. We're going to create better and better civilization, right? And that, I think, is the space that we want right now.
What are the lines that stick out to you that you would write and say, that's going to be remembered in history? Were there any lines?
I think that one is like the starter point. Decline is over.
From this moment on, America's decline is over.
And then I think what he said about the future, about both the frontier and the manifest destiny to the stars, if he's successful, those lines will be remembered, because it's not just some airy thing, right? This is not a fake thing. Elon Musk is sitting there. The technology, is there. The innovation is there. And the spirit and will, it now appears, is back.
The first line, to kind of summarize it with that, what was the exact wording? The golden age of America starts now?
The golden age of America begins right now.
If he accomplishes what he wants to accomplish, today is Liberation Day.
Yes.
Liberating us from the oppressive state. If he can get that done, that's huge.